Everyone, this is Yuran. Today I'm gonna talk about the 2008 Chinese milk scandal of Sanlu Group. Let's first take an overview of this accident. On July 16, 2008, 16 infants in China's Gansu province were diagnosed with kidney stones. All of them had been fed milk powder that was later found to have been adulterated with a toxic industrial compound called melamine. 4 months later, an estimated 300,000 babies in China were sick from the contaminated milk, and the kidney damage led to 6 fatalities. The Sanlu Group, one of the largest dairy producers in China, was identified as the chief culprit. But as the scandal unfolded, more Chinese dairy firms became implicated. I have listed several potential contributors that might involved. They are farmers, producers, manufacturer managers, product supervisors, corporate executive, wholesalers, government, consumers, investors, competitors, and any other companies that provide raw material. Generally speaking, the source of the problem is farmers caught between rising costs and a government cap on prices. The farmers, these critics say, added the melamine to boost the tested protein level of watered down milk. Farmers, in turn, are blaming the operators of the thousands of milk collection stations scattered across the country, which purchase raw milk with little regulatory oversight. In my opinion, I think the barrier should be producers, marketing, and the Chinese government. Let's first see the producers. The price of the melamine per ton is 5,800, and the price of milk per ton is going to be 2,600,000. And China always has the most milk formula sale. By 2008, an estimated 80% of all milk from small-scale farmers was sold to milk collection stations, which resold to dairies, and more than 50% of the milk stations were private operations. There was no unified supervision system for milk stations in China, nor was there a specific agency in charge of the supervision of milk stations. Sanlu paid farmers less than 7 cents per pint of milk. Some dairy farms therefore chose to cheat the company by diluting the milk with water and adding the melamine. For the marketing side, the packaging is more focused on organic, natural, high protein, plenty of DHA, LRA, choline, expert recommendation. And we can see from the second picture that people emphasized on conscious. For the government side, the Chinese government is almost responsible for every process, from milk farmers to milk stations to manufacturers to retailers and consumers. Let's talk about the human factors for the accident. From the product side, the manufacturer was pursuing cheap raw material, cheap packaging. They have the psychology of greed. The motivation of them is pursuing low cost and high profit. For the production process, we can see there are like 10 more processes during the production. So we may guess that the manufacturer is the producers was going to they wanted to skip some least important production steps. They cut labor on management and the production. They focused more on technology instead of human side. Due to the expensive foreign milk formula, the Chinese people was looking for cheap local milk formula. There were few regulations and rules on supply chain. The price of raw milk has risen to the top in 2007. There had competitive working environment to reduce workload. The producers wanted to reduce workload and the wrong decision making of Sanlu. In conclusion, I thought the following causes might cause this accident. So Sanlu concentrated its core business on dairy product manufacture and marketing instead of quality control. People's psychology of greed. There's no strict supply chain management, and the government had no specific rules and laws.